Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Sygnus Credit Investments delivered a strong financial performance for the financial year ended June 30. The company recorded historic highs in revenue, dividends, and investment returns, driven largely by the success of its Puerto Rico portfolio and disciplined risk management. For the first time in its history, the company's total investment income surpassed the $15 million mark, closing the financial year at $15.39 million. That represents a 52.4% increase.
Despite those exceptional top-line numbers, net profit came out less than expected at $4.28 million, down 29%. And this was driven primarily by two things. One, we took the decision to early recognize higher impairment allowances for one portfolio company that presented a restructuring plan that was going through the process of being restructured. And even though that wasn't completed during the financial year, we decided to take the impairment charge on that upfront. And so that took us down.
3 months after Hurricane Melissa battered Jamaica, questions remain about business outlook and investor confidence. But the government is insisting decisive steps are being taken to steady the economy and support recovery. Details in this report.
Things are slowly returning to normal in the tourist towns of Montego Bay in St. James and Negril in Westmoreland. However, many other communities are struggling. Hurricane Melissa disrupted supply chains and commercial activities across several sectors, triggering concerns about business continuity and economic stability. But speaking at the JMMB Thought Leadership Breakfast in St. James this week, State Minister in the Ministry of Investment, Industry and Commerce, Delano Seawright, outlined plans to strengthen Jamaica's business climate.
The next phase of renewal, of course, is about execution at speed, faster approvals, smoother trade facilitation, quicker financing flows, smarter infrastructure, of course, where I think we definitely are all committed to that. But also deeper micro, small, and medium enterprises support and stronger investor confidence.
This week, the Jamaica Public Service revealed that power restoration stands at 95%. At the same time, telecommunications, banking services, and hospitals are also largely returned to normal operations. However, challenges remain within some sectors. For Minister Seawright, the speed of recovery compares favorably with international disaster benchmarks and has preserved economic activity and strengthened business confidence.
It's important that the international marketplace of business is aware of the fact that Jamaica is open for business, that the largest rating agencies in the world are of the view that Jamaica is stable and has a positive outlook. And we're still about, 2 or 3 notches, Jerome, below investment grade. So we're still on track despite the devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa.
In the meantime, Jamaica's murder per capita has long been described as a major concern for investors over the years. But with the reduction in murders within the last 3 years, particularly the 41% reduction in 2025, the government insists this will help to renew investor confidence.
What it is signaling is that certainly Jamaica is becoming a safer place. To be able to cut murders in half is a phenomenal achievement, but we still have a long way to go to get it to levels that would be considered normal.
Hal Shane Burke, TVJ News.
To the stock market now, the JSE index declined by 39 points to close at 345,816, while the junior market index declined by 20 points to close at 3,365. The winners include Medical Disposables and Supplies, First Rock Real Estate Investments, Salada Foods Jamaica, Pulse Investments, Lasco Financial Services was the other. The losers include Jamaica Public Service Company 9.5%, Sygnus Real Estate Finance $, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, One Great Studio Company, and Margaritaville Turks. 19 stocks traded firm. Foreign exchange trading ended with banks and cambios selling the American dollar for an average $157.60. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $116.16. The pound is going for $217.69, while the euro is selling for an average $189.72. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.